Hello and welcome to episode 2 of this new interview style series. Today we have Head of Art Miss Bignell on the show to talk about the Fine Art A-Level course. Without further ado, please enjoy the episode. Why choose A-Level Fine Art?
One thing I'd suggest is doing GCSE art to start with. So to have a good kind of fundamental idea of what the art world is like, and also have a passion for the subject. If you're really interested in art, you enjoy drawing and being creative, and you've done the GCSE course or a course that is an equivalent for art and design, then A-Level is really for you.
What is your favourite part of the course?
I have to say, favourite part is, I must admit, the first project our students come in year 12. We've kind of planned the course where the first unit is simply experimenting and exploring. It's really good to see our year 12 students kind of come out their shells, trying new different equipment, trying different skills, and their kind of personalities and their confidence kind of build from this project. And it's lovely seeing when they do their first print they've done and they're not sure what it's going to look like, and the expression on their faces is wonderful, and then learning new techniques they've not done before and getting really excited about it. As well as we get more established into the course in year 13, they become more independent. So it's lovely to sit down with students when they've got their own ideas and they've gone out and done their own research and they've done their own planning and excited and passionate about what they've read about or looked at, and seeing that come into their projects in year 13. So there's two kind of real big favourites there.
What got you into teaching?
My dad, actually. My dad always said I'll be a good teacher, so I was very patient, very kind, and wanted to see the best in everyone. I didn't believe him. I had no confidence. I said, no, I wouldn't be a good teacher. So I went to do graphic design, and I was a graphic designer for 5 years. And it was still in the back of my mind. My dad said, you should be a teacher, you should be a teacher. And I got to the point in my design world where I worked for magazines in London, and I think I just got a bit tired of doing the same thing. So I applied to be on a teaching course to teach art, and I did a GTP at a local school in Luton, and I've absolutely loved it ever since. And this is my 17th year.
What are the A-Level results like on this course?
Since starting at Carl Newman, our results have improved. They really have, with lots of changes to the course, and also getting the right students on the course, making sure they're clear on what and why they're choosing the course. So results are good, and we're definitely seeing progress on those higher grades as well. Like this year, we've got our second year of our A-star, which we're really, really pleased with, because they are very hard to get at A-Level Art. So we're really pleased to be able to celebrate those student successes, especially last year when our student got an A-star, and now she's doing architecture at Sheffield, which is one of her dreams. So she managed to fulfil her dream because of our hard work and dedication to get that A-star.
Why have you chosen to teach fine art?
To be honest, when I came here at Cardinal Newman, this course was already set up, so I can't really take, I did this. It was a good course, and it did link into the GCSE. And because of that, I felt it's something we could continue to build on. And something I think we'll continue doing in the department. It's a good course. It's a really good pathway for our students. If they were to go on to university or apprenticeships, we still believe it's a good course to do as a kind of to introduce them to what the world is like of university at A-Level. And we do treat it like that. It is very much an A-Level course, and we treat you like A-Level students. So some students do struggle a little bit with that transition. However, we do encourage them to work independently, look at different things, experiment with different things in preparation for the path ahead.
What advice would you give to a prospective student, and how can they prepare for this course?
So one big thing is having a portfolio. So a portfolio of work is where students will, as they build their sketchbooks up, showing what they can do. To achieve at this college is a grade 5, so keep working towards that and building those skills and techniques. And the big thing is listen to your teachers. They're there to help you and support you. Listen to their feedback. They want you to do well. They've got the experience and expertise for you to do well. It's making sure you listen and take that on board is a big thing for me. And then be prepared. It is hard work. I can't fib and say it's not. It's a hard course. However, if you've got a passion and enthusiasm for the subject, it's something you will enjoy. Our A-level students at the moment, our year 13s, have been passionate about the subject since they started it. So you can still see that passion come through, and it's about us also as teachers engaging that passion and making sure that's still there. So be passionate about the subject, listen to your teachers, take on that feedback, but go to galleries, go follow Instagram, go look at social media and look at artists and sign up to museums and galleries and see what else is out there. Don't just stick to what's in this town. The world's a big place. There's some fabulous galleries they can visit to open their minds to different experiences.
What type of student should choose this course?
Someone who, I mentioned before, someone who loves art and drawing and being creative, using your imagination, having that ability to do some problem solving and have that independence working as well. Someone who has taken some kind of art and design course before is very helpful because it gives you a good insight on the skills, knowledge and techniques you'll need to know. Students who are willing to go outside their comfort zones a little bit and not be so, I've got to do it in pencil, for the next 5 years. Be willing to try out different techniques, look at different artists, and also be able to work in groups. Be a good team player. Being in a small A-level fine art group, we do find our students do bond. They don't talk about just art; they bond elsewhere, and it's a really like a community we try and build in the department.
What are the expectations of students doing this course?
One thing we do have in this department is we do have high expectations. I think it's really important as a department to have a belief and sharing that belief with our students that you can do this, but to do this you have to follow these expectations that we do have. For example, being prepared for lesson, making sure you've got the right equipment, making sure you've got your sketchbook with you, making sure that you understand what your homework is, so you're clear on what we're expected of you to do. And basically listening to teachers. And in A-level, it's about working with your teachers, not just necessarily listening all the time. It's working with your teachers and working through your ideas. So be willing to have those open conversations and be willing to go and say, look, I'm not sure, or can I get some advice, or can I get some, what do you think of this idea? And have that collaboration with your teachers, but also with your classmates as well.
And finally, what has been the highlight of your career?
Oh, I've been thinking this is a really tricky one because it comes down to some numerous things. This sounds a really silly one, but last year I helped a boy make a paper aeroplane. He's never made a paper aeroplane. He was 13. Well, not highlight, but every day I have highlights. I'm sorry to say, I can't pick one. One of our year 8s got a photography competition last month, and I got the privilege to go and see her collect her award, which she didn't know she was going to achieve. That was definitely a highlight. And the numerous exhibitions we've put up, that is a highlight, is celebrating all the students' work, and just seeing like open evening last night, seeing people walk into this department and go, wow. That's a highlight, because then you're doing your job properly. When students and parents come in and go, wow, oh my goodness, this department's amazing, look at the work. To me, that's a highlight. So I'm sorry to say I haven't got one. I've got hundreds. But that's why I still get up in the morning and do my job.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem.